No forfeit. What a relief. Well, here's a man whose story is such a courageous one and has been an inspiration to so many, many people. Of course, it's Bob Champion. There we are. There we are. I've got my ear to think about you. Thank you. Isn't that lovely? Now, what are you doing these days? I hear you're a full-time trainer.
Yeah, I'm training racehorses in Newmarket.
Yes, lovely. And what are your ambitions still? Because, you know, it's a different side of your business to what you did all those years ago. What are your ambitions?
Just to be a good, respected trainer and win derbies and Gold Cups and Grand Nationals.
You'd love to win the Grand National.
Of course,
probably more than the Derby in a way, wouldn't you?
Yeah, in my heart.
You know,
really,
being
yes.
a winner as a jockey and then winning it as a trainer as well. That's marvellous.
I'll always
now, I think we're ready for your challenge. So, if you're all ready, let's go ahead.
Well, Brucey, babe. Footballers come in all shapes and sizes, but Alan Coxall from Lincolnshire is going to introduce us to a most extraordinary method of playing football. Alan claims that at the controls of his Caterpillar, he can score more penalties against Wimbledon goalkeeper Hans Seegers than English international striker John Fashanu. Alan will be assisted by Alan Dennis in this challenge. Both Machine and John Fashanu will get 5 penalty shots each.
Well, that sounds quite something. All right, now, to explain a little bit more about this, it's over to Ellis to tell us.
Oh, dear. And here they are, our 2 Allens. Hello.
Hello, Ellie.
Now, Alan, tell me, how do you get this colossal caterpillar to actually kick a ball?
Technology. No, really, what we're going to do, the pin on the end of the bucket.
Here?
Here.
Yeah.
And the ball on the pin, which Alan's going to have to set for us, will make contact with the ball.
Yeah.
And if you can imagine that like a snooker cue, that's hopefully going to be the effect we're going to have.
So that hits that,
yes.
hopefully, into the goal?
Yes.
Now, do you believe this can score more penalties than a first division footballer?
No problem.
No problem?
No problem.
Well, I'm sure it's worth a few bob on the, the transfer market.
No problem.
Oh, are you?
Oh, yeah.
Now, Alan, tell me, what's your role in the challenge today?
Well, I've got to put the ball on the stand and then make sure the pin's the right height.
Well, it sounds easy, but you've got to make sure it's really precise.
Right, yeah. So it doesn't go over the bar.
Well, I wish you both the very best of luck. But let's now go and meet our 2 professional footballers from the Wimbledon Football Club, John Fashanu, who also plays for England, and the very aptly named Hans Seegers. So, Fash, what do you think of your opposition?
Very difficult. I played against a few of the big boys in the first division, but nobody quite as big as that. It is, it is.
Well, I wish you luck. And Hans, you must have faced penalties from all the top players, but never from a caterpillar. What do you think Alan's chances are against Fash?
I must say, it looks so impressive. I don't know what to expect. But on the end, I think Fash will win.
Well, we will see. But all that's left for us to do is to toss a coin to see who's going to go first. So, Hans, Fash, got a coin?
You've got money, you win.
We don't have any money.
Oh, Bruce, can I have 10 pence up, please? You can take it out my wages.
Wages, he said. Wages. I didn't know she got wages. Anyway, that's what it's all about. Couldn't be clearer. So, what do you think, Alan?
Me, I think he can do it.
You think the machine will win?
I think the machine will win, hands down.
OK. What about you, Jan?
Oh, absolutely not.
No?
No, the machine...
She's definite about it?
Absolutely definite.
OK,
I don't have to pay the forfeit.
OK, you're very determined. Now, what about you out there? If you think the machine will win, make your bet yes, make your bet. And do have a bet at home while this is going on. I hope you're having some fun at home with it. There we are. Here comes the result of the betting. Oh, yeses, only 39. No's, 61. Well, they're a bit against here. Should it go that way? Should it go that way? What are you prepared to do, Bob?
Well, I'm very allergic to any sort of housework.
Really?
Yeah. So
really?
I'll go and clean house wherever you want to send me.
Anybody's house?
Anybody's house, long as...
Oh, no. What about the over 50s club?
Definitely, wherever you want me, as long as they've been in the night before.
All right, well, that's absolutely fine. Thank you for volunteering to do that. Here he is, Bob Champion. Thanks again. Thank you very much. Good. Thank you, Bob. Well, clean all your houses. hoovering, washing, ironing the lot. Right. Well, now, I'm sure you'll recognise the unmistakable voice of commentator Brian Moore, one of the very best. So it's back to the big match.
So now we're all set for this remarkable penalty competition. As the cat is lined up there by Alan. And the goalkeeper, Hans Seggers, just wonders what on earth he's going to face now. He's one of the First Division's very young goalkeepers, a Dutchman, Hans Seggers. But you can be sure he's never faced anything like this now. Running into action. Oh, and a beautiful goal right in the corner there, giving Seggers no chance at all. As we see it in slow motion, absolutely inch perfect. Bang in the corner, and the cat leading John Fashanu by 1-0. So let's see what Big Fash can do now. He takes the penalties for Wimbledon. He's usually a very good penalty taker. But he saved. That wasn't one of his better efforts, I have to say. And the cat leading by 1-0. Now, can Seggers do better this time? Can he get a hand on it even? The cat's lined up again. And here it comes, Hans Seggers. What are you going to do about this one? Bang! Into the corner of the net again, the other side. A look of disgust on the face of Hans Seggers there. There was nothing he could do about that one. 2-0 to the cat. Very distinctive penalty style John Fashanu has, just a couple of yards, steps up, and that's more like it. Sending Hans Seggers the wrong way. He had to get that one, and as you can see, a perfect penalty, but the cat still leading by 2-1. Problem, of course, for the goalkeeper is there's no way at all that he can anticipate which side of the goal it's going to come. So, another problem for Hans Seggers. He's already been beaten twice. Whirling into action again. Oh, and a fine save that time. Pleased with that one. It was a good diving save there. Goalkeepers would say that's about the right height to save them, but the reflexes were very good. And it gives John Fashanu a chance now. Still 2-1 down. Oh, good penalty. Levels the score at 2-2. Again, you can see, oh, fine penalty, because again he sent Seggers the wrong way. But all level at 2-2. Here we go again. Oh, and the cat scores again. A 3-2 lead. Sent completely the wrong way by that enormous piece of machinery. And an important one here for John Fashanu. Can he get back on level terms? Yes. 3-3. And to be fair, Hans there with his back to the cat, because we can't allow him to see how it's being lined up. Now the cat will be looking to score with this one. To take the lead again. Can Seggers stop him? Oh, a fine save. One-handed, diving to his right. 3-3. Again, a good height for a goalkeeper to save it. It gave him every chance, but again, the reflexes were good. And Fash knows that if he can score with this one, the battle is won. Oh! Almost under the goalkeeper's body. He seemed to dive a little late for that, but the honour goes in the end to John Fashanu.
John. Lovely to see you again. Nice to see your hands. Thank you. Oh, bad luck, Alan. And bad luck, Alan. Oh, that was so close, and you started off so well. It was 2-0. I mean, you were really worried. Worse than a real game, wasn't it? But what do you think was the disadvantage from your point of view? John Fashanu.
Probably, yeah. Probably.
No, but I mean, I suppose you could, although they didn't turn hands until the last minute, so he couldn't really see in what direction. But you could, in that machine, put it either one side or the other, which was quite marvellous. But it was a marvellous, it was really such a good try, and so close at the start there, particularly. And what about you, Hans? What do you think about the whole thing? I mean, would you rather face the machine or something like John or any of the other First Division forwards?
Yeah, it's going to be definitely John Fashanu, because when I saw the machine for the first time, I wouldn't do it again.
What I think everybody would like to know, was there more power in the machine or more power from John's shot?
Oh, definitely from the machine.
Definitely from the machine?
Definitely from the machine, yes.
But if you had a choice for penalties, would you go with the machine every time? If it was brought in, say, as a new rule, you could either... Would you rather have the machine than John?
I would say yes. The machine is more consistent than John.
More consistent, yeah. Because John at the last minute can do one of those, you know. I love the jacket, I really do. I've got to get one of those. I've got to get one of those. But John, you were a celebrity, you know, in our last series, and thank you for being one of our sort of to oppose one of our challenges. Very lovely, and good luck to you for all the seasons that you both play. And bad luck. I'm sorry we can't give you a Betsy, but the cat put up a marvellous show, and thank you for being here. There they all are. Come on. There we are. Off you go. Thank you very much. Alan and Alan. Very bad luck. Well now. Bob, yes, you've got a forfeit and you don't get any points either. That's bad, and you don't get anything at all there, Alan. But you go into a very big lead, Jan. You're a very... Yes, you said no, it wouldn't be done, so you get 61 on top of that, so you go to 200. You're into a very commanding lead. Bob, come back here. Yes. Oh, by the way, you out there, 61 of you got it right. So, well, I mean, you said no, so you were right to say no. That will be converted into money later on in the show. Now, what was it now? You hate tidying up, so you'll go anywhere we decide. We must think of somewhere.
Nice and small.
Nice and small. Well, I think all the ladies in the over 50s club have got small little apartments. Oh. You never know your luck.
Yeah.
Right. That's the end of part 2. Join us for part 3, when we'll be showing you how 24 people can take part in a one-horse race. You'll be interested in this. I bet you can't wait, but you better had. See you very soon. Yes, the post out.